let's be realistic. At the end of the day, we are just dumb traders. There's not a single stock that we are true experts in versus the hedge funds out there. Oftentimes, we need to make the quickest, relatively accurate decision we can. Never are we fooling around in an Excel model trying to calculate the precise fair value of a stock. Speed is our advantage. So a lot of times, we need to rely on heuristics so we can make the quickest, somewhat accurate decision possible. Investors often seek a straightforward method to gauge the potential impact of a company's performance. One such approach involves what I call the Key Metric Heuristic. So, what is the Key Metric Heuristic? Imagine you're eagerly waiting for a company's earnings report or a big piece of news that could shake up the game. This report usually revolves around a crucial number, like revenue or subscriber numbers for a company like Netflix. This key metric is whatever metric all the analysts are focusing on and what all the hedge funds have their news alerts filtered for. Now, here's where the heuristic comes into play. The idea is that if this key metric improves or takes a hit, the stock might move in a similar, proportional fashion. In simple terms, if the key metric goes up by, say, 10%, the stock might follow suit and increase by approximately the same percentage. Likewise, if the metric disappoints by 10%, we might expect the stock to drop by a similar percentage. Obviously, this is a rule of thumb and in no way deterministic. It is just a simple hack for split-second estimation and improved decision-making. There are plenty of exceptions where this doesn't work, but surprisingly often, the initial reaction of a stock tends to follow this rule. Say a company surprise announces earnings midday and the key metric, EPS, earnings per share, beats by 5%. As a basic rule, I might be willing to buy it up even a percent if I think it'll move to plus 5%. It's a straightforward correlation. Good news for the key metric often means good news for the stock price. On the flip side, consider a scenario where a company like Netflix falls short on subscribers by 10%. As a basic rule, we might anticipate a 10% dip in the stock. Again, it's just a simple connection. If the company isn't meeting expectations, investors might pull back. As silly as it sounds, both humans and algorithms alike crave simplicity, and this basic rule can help cut through the noise. To be clear, this doesn't mean we ignore other factors or ignore the price action. We're not going to stubbornly stick to our guns if the technical signals are screaming a different story. We are not blindly fighting the trend. We are still going to follow our playbook and our technical system and risk management rules. But this gives us a rough estimate of how far the stock might move. This is simply a tool to use in conjunction with our normal trading system. It's a way to make the quickest, surprisingly accurate decision possible in a complex world. A basic rule of thumb in the stock market game.